welcome to my channel. My name is Vic and today I'm going to be reviewing probably what is the biggest launch and collaboration of the year, and that is PLouise and Mikayla Nogueira collaboration. I've got it here! It's here! And I'm so excited! PLouise has currently had a lot of controversy at the moment through their TikTok shop. They have been delivering parcels that are empty and that are wrong and that are taking a long time. So I am very, very grateful for the fact that these arrived within literally a week of me ordering them and they are all there. So I'm super excited. Now, I forgot that the drop was launching. It was on a Monday at 7 o'clock and at 7:10 I had Mikayla pop up on my For You page saying that it was live, and I was like, oh my god, I must have missed it. I went on the site and there was literally pretty much everything sold out apart from the eyeshadow palette, which is the thing that I wanted the most, and some highlighters. So we've got them today to try out and see how they are, and I've got high expectations, I won't lie. Let's just talk about the packaging for a second. It's reflecting quite a lot in the light, but it is super cute. You can tell it's Mikayla and Cody. It's like the Have and to Hold collection. On the box it says frozen in time, unconditional love, we've got forever to have and to hold, know that with every piece of my heart these feet ain't getting cold. And that is so cute. Now, as you can see, I haven't even opened this yet, so I say everything arrived, but I actually don't know. I thought I'd opened it and checked, but I clearly didn't. So let's just do that now and check that we've got everything. I'm hoping so. Yeah, we're good. They are in here. So I've got two different shades. I've got the Forever Frozen and the Eternal Ice, which I think is a gold shade and a silver shade, which is fun. And then the palette I have opened, so wanted to check to see if it was in there, and we've got the palette. This is the thing that I'm so excited about because I love crazy eyeshadow colours, and some people might be put off because it's blue, but I love a blue eyeshadow look. It's probably one of my favourites. I think if you're gonna have a crazy colour, blue is probably the most wearable. I think because I have blue eyes, I feel like it's natural. Anyway, I am just obsessed with this packaging. Really shiny. Yeah, so it's the To Have and to Hold in case you get cold palette. And they've got like it's like plastic window going on. That's the back. And I am just so excited by these shades. I love PLouise eyeshadows. They have usually the best pigment ever, and I'm just so impressed with them. I found them through, I want to say through her Instagram, or maybe even TikTok. Want to say 4 years ago. Initially bought her eyeshadow base. I think there was an influencer that were using a liquid eyeshadow base and saying like comparison of the eyeshadow without and the eyeshadow with, and I was like, oh my god, that's insane. And the difference when you use a base of their for their eyeshadow, it's just insane. Now I've ripped the box because I can't get into it. Why are these so hard? There we go, it's coming. It's out. Okay, I don't want to rip the box. Oh my god, there's like 3D ice. That's 3D. I don't know if you can see that. And it's like rubbery. Does it light up? I don't know. Am I holding it upside down? I'm so confused, but this is just so cute. I think this is one of the bougiest eyeshadows I've ever had. Oh, it lights up. Stop it. Oh, when you open it, it lights up. Come off it. That is so cool. Okay, this is the bougiest eyeshadow I have ever had. Okay, so you've got a mirror here, which is really good. Let's try and not show the whole setup. There's me. So you have a mirror here, which is really cool, and then you have all the eyeshadow shades. They're just stunning. Each and every colour I am so excited to try. I love how each one has a press that I think is very tailored to Mikayla. So you have a globe, obviously she's from America, PLouise is from the UK. You have I Choose You, you have You're the Very Best Thing I've Ever Found on the Internet. Can you see that? It's really detailed. That's so cool. January 23rd, I actually don't know what that date means, but I presume that's when they got engaged? maybe. You have Cody James, Mikayla Jane, you have The Big Day. It's just so personal. I kind of feel rude looking at this because I'm like, this is very personal to Mikayla. Am I allowed to touch? Do you know what I mean? I love the fact that you literally, it lights up when you open it. Should we swatch it? I think we should. I think we should swatch it. Which ones should we swatch first? I feel like this one is drawing to me. It is so blue. Shall we just go in? Super creamy as usual. I wouldn't expect any less from PLouise. Try not to drop it on my carpet. Oh my god. That is just a little bit pigmented, isn't it? Should we go on a more lighter shade? We've got the pugs here, so let's go with the shade Lulu. Again, really creamy, really pastel-y. You think it looks like a kind of like sheer shade? Clearly not. Clearly that is a lot of pigment. Let's see what it looks like on the old arm. How is it going to transfer? Wow, that one popped off. The lighter one is obviously more of a transition shade. I love having lighter colours that you can blend towards the top. You obviously don't want every single one to be fully pop in your face. So I think that's a really nice like selection. That blue is mega. That is really nice. I am really excited to try that. I'm just blending it now. That is so creamy, what the hell? That is insane. What am I going to use this for? I just, my creative juices are like, what am I going to do? There's so many options. Rubbing it everywhere. Let's now go into the highlight shades. So we have got the Forever Frozen. I'm going to open first. Now I did really want to try the blush. She's brought out a purple blush, which I personally think sounds horrific, which is exactly why I wanted to try it, because I wanted to, one, prove myself wrong and do something that I wouldn't usually do. Now apparently these highlighters are something that PLouise have not ever done before. Apparently they are a completely new formula, which is super exciting. Now I've also seen that Mikayla said if she sees people putting it on straight away, she'll be furious, because apparently that's not how you do it. I believe you dab it on your finger and then you dab it. So we're gonna do that. So this is the shade Forever Frozen. Let's just swatch it. I think this is the more, wow, that's very liquidy. That's very pretty. That is a funny shape. That is pretty. I think that is the more silver. It's got a very blue hue. If I keep blending it, that's got a very, you can't really see it on camera. Can you see that? That is like a really blue shimmer, which is really pretty. I think that will pair really nicely with the eyeshadow if I do a full eyeshadow look. From afar, it does look a bit patchy, but that's probably why you have to blend it. If you then dab it, then it does kind of come off nicely. Oh, that was my blue makeup. That was like my blue hand. So maybe I just made that colour myself. We have the Eternal Ice shade. I believe this is a more gold colour, I want to say. Where am I going to put it? Let's do the other hand. I'm not left-handed, so this could go wrong. Can you see that? Okay, yeah. Immediately I can see that this is a gold shade. So let's just blend that out. Oh no, it's like a green. There we go. It's like a gold green shimmer. I don't know if straight away I'm enjoying the formula. I do feel like this could be a quite hard thing to blend. Now with a highlighter, I like it to be blinding. I don't know whether I like a cream highlighter. I tried the Jeffree Star one because it came in a mystery bundle once, and it just kind of takes your makeup off. So I'm hoping that this doesn't. I might go straight in. So I've rubbed it with my hands and I'm just gonna go straight in and add it. Can we see that? I feel like we can't. I don't know if I'm doing that wrong. Let's put a bit more on. Okay, I've got a lot on. Whoa. Kind of expected that, but I do just want to work it out. I don't know if that's really white. That just doesn't look right. What have I done? I'm going to use my mirror just to see. Okay, it's actually looking a lot prettier on the mirror, but literally, again, it's taking my makeup off. I thought this could happen. Can you see that? It has taken my makeup off. Let's just put more on because maybe that will help the situation. Or maybe I've put too much on. No, it's just taking off my foundation. Oh, no, I don't like that. Okay, so I've got less on my hands. Let's see if I'm literally just putting too much on. But then it's not, like, actually showing up. Right, a lot less. Let's go. I feel like this has already become a mess. Oh, that's better. Or is it? I like blinding highlighters, so I don't want to only put a little bit on, so I don't... Okay, no, that's worked. You've got to put a little bit on at a time. Wow! Sorry, get your sunglasses out. Okay, I think if you obviously use it correctly, and to start off with I didn't, yeah. If you use it correctly it works, which is great. Do not put too much on, because it will take your foundation off. But if you put a little bit on, just a little dab with your fingers, I think that looks really pretty. I love a blinding highlighter, so that is definitely for me. Okay, it takes a little bit of getting used to, but does anyone know how to do something first off when they've never done it before? No. You learn, and there we go, I learned. But if you've got any tips on how to use a liquid highlighter, I'm fully open to it, because I feel like my hand is now glowing. Do I prefer powder? Yes, I did really want to try the pressed powder highlight they had, but of course it sold out. Of course it did. Okay, so I've put my hair back and I'm now going to use the trusty PLouise base for my eyeshadow. I've got to put this on because I don't think it would be a true test if I didn't. Now, I haven't actually done a full really dark eyeshadow creative look for a very long time. So this is going to be a little bit of a memory recap, perhaps gone wrong, hopefully trust the process vibe. I recently just haven't been creative when it comes to makeup looks, but this Mikayla collab has made me really want to just get back into doing super crazy creative eyeshadow looks. I'm amazed at how long this eyeshadow base has lasted. I bought it, I must have bought it about 4 years ago. Now it's probably expired, but it smells fine, it looks fine, it doesn't do anything to my skin, and it works just as well. So can't complain. It's lasted me so long, and I used to do a new makeup look pretty much every day for like a solid 4 months kind of thing. Like, it was so long. That is my base done. This has definitely got flecks of purple in it, and I don't know if I like that colour. I feel like I wish it was blue, but maybe, I don't know, I just wish it was like silver or blue. Maybe I put the wrong one on. Okay, what colour are we gonna go? I'm super excited. I just don't understand how you're gonna be able to choose. How do you choose what colour to do? Let's go in with the dark shade. I'm drawn to this one, Officially Yours. I'm really drawn to this one. It's a really dark shade. I like going from dark to light. I know some people go from light to dark, but I just prefer going from dark to light because I feel like you can then blend it out and blend light colours with it. So I'm going to go with the Officially Yours, and oh, am I going to go straight in? Your girl's going straight in. I'm scared. Okay, this is a really nice pigment, and I think it's blending really well, which is great. I have tried really pigmented eyeshadows before that did not blend, and they were like chalk, and it was literally horrible. I don't know whether to do like a wing. I'll see how we go, but I'm a little bit scared to do a wing. Let's do the other eye. And I get really nervous to do my eyeshadow on camera because I just mess it up so often, and I don't trust the process. Initially I already think this is uneven. But I'm now going to take a different brush because that will mess up, and go in with a slightly lighter shade just to buff around the edges. I've currently got a little bit of brown on this brush, but I'm just gonna smooch it off. I wore blue because I thought it would be very fitting for a blue eyeshadow look. So I'm gonna go, what colour do we think is gonna be better next? I'm thinking Castle Hill could be a nice transition shade. Yeah, or Newport RI. I guess that's where she's from. I'm going to go with Newport RI next and blend it out. I'm really sad that I'm getting rid of all the shapes because they're really cute. But I'm just going to brush this into the crease and start forming the shape. However, I do think I'm going to have to go a little bit darker. But at the moment it's not looking too problematic. This is blending so nicely. I love it. See, I'm not a huge makeup artist. I am not the most skilled. I have not been trained in makeup. But even though they're crazy eyeshadow looks, I feel like it doesn't look too mad and too bad. I feel like they're so easy to use. Not sponsored to say that, I'm just genuinely really like their products because they are literally foolproof. Chuck a little colour on, blend it out, and you're good to go. Do you think I could go a little bit darker? I do want to blend out this wing a little bit more, so I might go back in with the shade. What I just do, Officially Yours, and add a little bit more pigment just because we've lost a little bit in the blend. And I'm going to bring it a little bit closer to my eye just to get that colour a little bit over, so we've got more kind of room to blend. And I'm going to shape it a little bit more as a wing. I don't know whether I'm going to clean up and make it a definite wing or not. I keep losing the shade. Now the big question is, am I going to use that fantastic shimmer blue? I kind of really want to, but I don't know. I don't know how. Okay, see, this is where you trust the process, because initially I'm like, oh no, I've messed it up. But I can do a little bit more blending. Go back with the fluffy brush and just do another little blend without any shades on my brush. Obviously I've got the residue of the lighter shade there, but I am just going to blend that a little bit out so it is not as harsh of a line. I don't know if you can see that. And then I'm going to blend up top. I'm going to go with a little lighter shade. I think I'm going to choose, ooh, Chorico? Am I saying that right? I don't know. I've not really followed Mikayla's home life much. I have just got her makeup videos on my For You page, so I don't know a lot about her. I do know she has pugs. I guess it's called Chorico, which is a really interesting name. Sounds a little bit Spanish, which is cool. So I'm going to go in with that shade, which is a little bit lighter. And I'm just going to buff out the shades so they blend a little bit more with my eyebrow. Do want to put a shimmer just in the arch of my eyebrow so that it just pops a little bit. But I'm really liking how well these are blending. I'm really liking this. I'm going to go with a in-between blue shade. I'm going to use the same brush. That's probably criminal, but I am penned in with all my tripods and lights and equipment. This is a really kind of scripted video. I find with my videos I chat a load of rubbish. I'm very real about the fact that I am doing YouTube, so obviously I've got a setup in front of me, and I just feel like it's less kind of structured and more friendly. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a YouTuber chat about their setup before. But in other words, I'm gonna have to climb through a load of stuff to get another brush. I just ain't gonna do that, so I'm gonna brush off my excess and go in with a slight transition shade. So we've done this dark shade here, we've done this lighter shade here. We want an in-between shade, which I think could be that one or that one. Ooh, I'm gonna go for Wedding Blues. Let's go for it. Oh yeah, cool. So I'm just gonna fluff this over the kind of edge of the darker blue so that we're growing into the edge of my eye, but we're not actually covering the full eye, because I will leave a little bit for the lighter shimmer. Okay, now we've got this third shade. I am going to go to a different fluffy brush, which I've not used yet before. Should be clean, and then just fluff that out so it's a little bit more seamless and blended. There we go. Now I'm tempted to now just go in with the shimmer. I do want to do a little bit under my eye just to blend it in. At the moment it looks a bit stark, so adding a darker shade, it will just blend in with the eye. So I'm going to go in with my smaller brush again and be very precise. She's only gone and smudged it, hasn't she? Again, fully smudged that. I'm definitely using the wrong brush here. Okay, so now I've added a pop underneath my eyes. It is looking a little bit more together. So this is where we're at. I've made the wing a little bit more defined with a bit of concealer. All that's left now is a shimmer shade. Now, this one is really interesting. It's like purple, but it's blue, but it's purple. I'm really tempted to use that, but I know what will look the best is probably this shimmer here. It is a really light and bright colour, or we've got Champagne Toast. So we've got Till Death Do Us Part or Champagne Toast. Oh, I just really want to swatch this one. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is so nice. Oh, that's blended really quite nicely. It's like a subtle, it's a subtle one. Okay, maybe that would look good. What do we reckon? I'm gonna go in. I'm just gonna go in with To Death Do Us Part. Now I'm gonna do something that some people might cringe about and some people might hate, and if you are a beauty guru, close your eyes right now, but I am going to apply this with my finger because I find it looks the best. If you use a brush, it gets rid of the shimmer. So I just find, I mean, look at that. That is stunning. That is a really gold. I thought it was quite a frosty, icy colour, but it's actually got flecks of gold. And I'm really loving that. Oh, I love it. This is so nice. And this is really easy to do. And I've just done, it's taken me like 15 minutes. And I feel like if you are going to an event and you don't want to spend a crazy long time on your makeup, but you want to look certainly different, I think it could be a really good starter palette because it was super easy to use. It is so blendable, but it is different. So you can get creative, but you don't need a lot of skill to do it. I am pretty chuffed with that little look. I'm going to put some eyelashes on because I do feel like that does just finish a look off. Eyelashes are on and this is the finished look. I am super happy with it. I am fully loving the eyeshadow palette. I don't know how I feel about the highlight. I think once you've got it how you want it and once you've got it like figured out, then it's cute. But I don't know if I like the purple hues. I definitely think it would be cute in a golden shade, and I'm kind of sad that I shouldn't do a golden shade. I don't know, maybe I'm just not a liquid highlighter gal. However, the eyeshadow is a huge hit for me. I absolutely love it. Let me know in the comments, have you tried this collab too? What did you think of it? What do you think of PLouise? And if you want me to try out any new collabs, I would love to try and get my hands on some of the other products because they were obviously sold out. I don't know if they're coming back into stock, but overall I'm really happy with this launch. I think it's really good and PLouise standards once again, and I think they're so good. If you've liked this video, please give it a huge thumbs up, and if you want to see more content like this, please hit the subscribe button. I post every Sunday at 6 PM and I will try as many new launches and new beauty products as possible. See you on the next one.